Chhattisgarh. 11 out of 11. Bhanu, tell me.
Can I quickly come on Haryana for 10 seconds?
Okay, absolutely, Bhanu. You
okay.
don't. I'm not a schoolmaster here. You can, you can start from Haryana and come to Chhattisgarh.
Yeah. So see, in Haryana, I think the one seat that the survey gives for the India Alliance is perhaps Rohtak, from which Dipinder Hooda won in 2014. They drew a blank last time. Also, like what the previous commentator was saying, post the split of JJP, Hisar seat maybe iffy. Okay, it's going to be a close contest because Brijendra Singh, the sitting MP, left the party, and also it is the pocket borough of the JJP team. Okay, so I think Hisar seat is also in play. Coming to Chhattisgarh, not surprising at all because I think the tribals were wooed last time during the assembly elections, and the OBC community, the Sao communities have also been appeased. So I think both the big communities have come back to the BJP. Let's see, but Bhupesh Baghel is contesting from Rajnandgaon. Let's see how that works. So that might be an interesting contest.
So, Brijesh, why has Congress lost all the gains in Chhattisgarh? This is what I want to understand. A party which swept Chhattisgarh, lost this assembly election, and is also losing the steam. People felt that the Congress revived in Chhattisgarh after 15 years.
Well, I think the revival was squandered away so brutally and so badly that it had most of the 90% of the pollsters in a state of shock, and the entity which was in more bigger shock was the Congress central leadership. The fact of the matter is, Karthikeya, that you talk of tribal, you talk of OBC, you talk of SC/ST. You could not contain a tribal state, and where you lost so badly that it was baffling. The other thing is that if you look at the state of Uttarakhand, if you look at the state of Haryana, if you look at the state of Chhattisgarh and all, one thing is very clear. The BJP is at its apogee right now, as its highest peak in all of these states, and they have maintained the tempo. They have maintained the tempo. There is no dipping down in popularity, which clearly shows that whatever opposition is doing, it is not finding any kind of resonance with the
take. I have a different take. My take on Chhattisgarh is that the Congress has lost these states primarily is because of the difference of opinion between two important Gandhis in the family. Most of these states, if you recall, the way chief ministers were deployed, they were deployed for organizational function. When Priyanka Gandhi was campaigning in Assam, it was the chief minister of Chhattisgarh who was assisting her. Even if you look at this whole Sukhu thing, Rajiv Shukla had been telling everyone in the Congress party to accommodate these two ministers, but Mr. Sukhu did not do it because he is perceived to be close to Priyanka Gandhi. Even in Punjab, this happened. Channi was favoured by Rahul Gandhi's team, and the current gentleman who is not fighting, who does not want to fight Lok Sabha election, was being pushed by Priyanka Gandhi. So, it's such a sad thing that the party is not in order. The party is not in order because the family is not in place, and the party in itself is addicted to a dynasty and is not able to revive itself at a national level because the internal systems are so rigged. If there is an AICC election, you will never end up having a proper election because people who vote them through PCCs, the entire process has become a process of nomination. So it's not transparent at all, and that is why when they lose a state, they lose it heavily. And it is for this reason when BJP is losing a state, it still consolidates its position, at least basic party base, which happened in Karnataka. We saw the Hindutva vote stayed there. But moving from there, now let me introduce another state.